So I'm in Haugesund, Norway. Haugesund is on the west coast, just looking out towards North America and Canada, where I'm from. I'm here on a tryout with the Haugesund Seagulls, professional hockey team in the Norway 2, the second highest level of hockey in all of Norway. Now, I've been here for 2 days and I've already had a few ups and downs, both the airline losing my gear and somehow delivering it right before my first practice, and a groin injury that I kind of brought with me from my last team in Sweden. And this episode, it gets even more turbulent. So what's the deal? Are we shutting down for the rest of the week or what? This entire tryout was sponsored by Manscaped. Let's pick up where we left off last time.
At the end of the day, I'm doing what feels right for me and chasing down my dream. Okay, now I'm absolutely freezing. It is first thing in the morning here, but you just saw that cruise ship pass through the canal. Ships, trains, even planes to an extent in the last 20 months and whatnot. Like that kind of stuff is just, it fascinates me. If I stay here in Haugesund and I get signed for next season, I'll be spending a lot of time here and on this bridge watching all the marine stuff kind of pass through the harbor. I love it. It's so cool, fascinating. It's so humongous big.
Got some bad news.
So until we hear anything new, could proceed as normal.
But as of right now, practice is good to go tonight for 8 o'clock.
As per now, it is, yeah.
Okay. So I don't really know what this means. So coach tested positive for the CLV, the latest version, the latest update to the CLV. We are supposed to practice tonight and supposed to practice every day this week. And obviously I'm on my tryout, right? I'm not signed, I haven't made the team. I want to go and do these things, but we might be ending up canceling the game on Saturday, canceling all the practices for this, which would basically render my tryout useless, I guess, because the team goes on Christmas break for the holidays Saturday. I fly back to Sweden, back home on Monday. I swear I don't script this stuff. It just kind of writes itself. So CLV ruining everything since March of 2020. Anyway. Chiropractor time.
You make me jump as well. You ever seen those videos like with the fish when they kill a fish and like an hour later it's still flopping?
Yeah.
Same thing.
There you go. You jump.
When you get it, you get it.
So Aaron had me feeling really good after this treatment and ready to skate that night. So I went back to my Airbnb, the place that I was staying at for this tryout, did some tofu quesadillas. They were actually pretty good, by the way. And then I headed down to the rink. Now, our coach was not here because, well, he's got that flu thing that you can't aim on YouTube anymore. So it was just a players only practice, the medical staff, the day-to-day staff, but this is how it went.
Okay, so that was day 3, third day of skating, and if I'm being totally honest, it wasn't a great skate by any means. I think it's just kind of hammering home for me personally that this is the next level. These are the big boys, these are the big dogs, and like if I want to play at this level and stick specifically, like I need to work on my skating, I need to work on my power, because like I don't want to admit it, but like I'm not there yet. Like I'm looking for, you know, an ideal situation to be signed for next season. With the way things are right now, like the goalies that the team has, the guys at this level, considering that this is a lower placed team in the standings, there's a lot of things I need to fix if I'm going to play this level. Like I should be, I don't want to say dominant, but I should be having a lot more success than I am, and I'm not at the level yet that I need to be. So if the opportunity arose where, you know, the team would be willing to take a flyer on me for next season, give me a chance, I'm going to have to, you know, absolutely overhaul my skating, overhaul the dynamicness of my game, the things that Pascal Vallon and I and, you know, Derek Boujon have talked about all summer and this season. Just, I've made a lot of progress with my skating in the last year, but I need to like double that over this off season. Like the control of my edges, the control of my game, the dynamicness and explosive power that I need to have if I was to play at this level. There's a lot more that needs to be done. I'm my own biggest critic. I want to be successful. I want to play the next level. Sometimes maybe a little too much, but that's just my observations 3 days in, is that could I play at the level that I want to be at this level? No, I'm not there yet. So Thursday I'm skating, Friday I'm skating, Saturday I'm not skating. Saturday the team has a game. I'm going to be watching, taking things in. I think that's really going to kind of finalize and put into perspective like what I need to do if I want to play this level, to see the actual competition that they're playing. Sunday, relax, kind of maybe go have a nice meal, and then pack up Monday, get out of here. So that is going to be the remainder of the trip. One of my favorite things about traveling for hockey is checking out all these cool places that I ended up getting to go to. Like I've been to half the US states, just about every single province in Canada. I'm starting to explore a little bit of Europe, like Haugesund, Norway. Like, it's a big gas and fuel-based economy, like a really, really cool place. If I was to describe it or compare it to something I've been to, it's like the Norwegian version of Nanaimo, BC, which is where I played my college hockey at Vancouver Island University. We got this huge bridge over here. Lots of big ships come through. There's some tanker going over here. We got a refueling boat over there, which is really cool. And then huge oil tanker. Like this is the stuff that I love. You get that West Coast Pacific crisp ocean air, which is one of my favorite things. Haugesund, Norway, really cool place. On a side note though, so for today's skate, it's just gonna be me and one of the other goalies. Reason being is obviously, you know, coach got the COV and it started to kind of go around the team. So we got a couple guys, well, at least one goalie out. I don't know about the other guys, but one thing I do want to say is that the other goalie on our team, I should probably not be a fanboy and, you know, spend so much time fanboying and whatnot, but his movement is incredible. They got like a Vasilevsky butterfly. His movement is just so just snappy, real crisp, real sharp, way better than mine. And if there is one thing I'm taking away from this trip is that I really want to implement that, because every time I'm watching the guy moves, you know, he's got super active hands, super wide butterfly, great movement. I just think like to myself, I need that. I want some of that. I want to add that to my game. I don't know if I physically can, but I want to try to do that. So anyway, I'm going to stop fanboying. We got practice today.
So what's the deal? Are we shutting down for the rest of the week or what?
Yeah, no game, no more practices, nothing.
So today, no ice time. Tomorrow morning too. There's supposed to be an ice time too, eh?
No, everything's done.
All right.
Thank you later.
Talk to you later, dude. Bye.
Bye.
Kind of a disappointing trip, if I'm being totally honest. I don't know. Guess this is the times we live in. Can't do much about it, right?
So that's it. We're shut down effective immediately after that until, you know, the middle of January. All games and practices are done. As you can see here on the Haugesund Seals Instagram page, I wish there was more that I could tell you, and I wish there was more that I could do. You know, Norway declared over the summer that this flu wasn't going to be shutting down anything moving forward. It was back to normal, but sadly, now at this point, the entire league has been shut down until just after January with, you know, no return date in sight. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, like I want to play hockey and I want to do what I love, but you know, I had a few days left in Haugesund, and it's an absolutely beautiful place. And like I've said 1,000 times in the last 2 videos, the ocean, the mountains, the ships, this is the stuff that I love, and it doesn't get any better. It just fascinates me. And, you know, I tried to treat my last couple days like a tourist, checking out, you know, some local coffee shops, exploring this town of 36,000 people, you know, established in 1855. It's an old, really, really cool place. I even went to try Norwegian pizza, you know, thin crust, kebab meat, kebab sauce, basically like a donair of Norway. Now, traditionally it's supposed to have French fries on it, but, you know, I passed on that because I wasn't really feeling French fries in my pizza that day, but that was the last couple days that I spent here. So I came with the goal of, coming, hopefully get signed either for, the second half of the season or for the beginning of next season. And although I didn't accomplish that, and in reality I only skated for about, 3 days, coach saw me for about 30 minutes the one day, I think there's a lot of positive takeaways. I got to see a place that I've never seen before. I got to do a little bit of travel and kind of do something at a time when not a lot of people are. And specifically on the hockey side of things, I got to see the next level. Not even the next level. I saw 2 levels higher. What guys are doing, what the goalies here are doing. The goalies here are world class, and they're doing some stuff that I need to take and put into my game if I want to compete at this level. Seeing what the players and what the shooters are doing, how fast they are, how quick they release, how intelligent these guys are. Overall, best comparison I can think that it would be like is, you're in an exam for university. Teacher gives you the test, you take a look at a few questions, you answer 1 or 2, they pull it off the table and say, we'll do this in a couple days. We'll do this next week. And it's the same test. The ones you memorized, you go home, you make some adjustments, and you come back better the next time. So in a sense, it was kind of a waste of a lot of money to come here for 3 ice times and not really accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. I think that there was a lot of positives, and I look forward to hopefully coming back in the springtime to do it again and sign for next season, because this is an amazing place, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited to come back and excited to hopefully finish the job that I came to do when I come back next time. We also got to give some love. Aaron, team chiropractor, been working on my groin, my hips, all my injuries all week, and he spent probably half of his week helping me with issues. So give him some love on Instagram. Also, big shout out to Big Save Dave, David Nilsson. This guy is not a goalie. I just like to call him Big Save Dave. He's from Sweden. I play in Sweden. I love Sweden, so we bonded over that. And he was super nice to me, very friendly, and made me feel very welcome, very at home during my very short time that I was here. So go give him a follow on Instagram. The guy wants to be famous. I can't help with that, but maybe you can. Also, shout out to Kev. This guy sat beside me in the locker room, and an absolutely warm welcome every single day that I was here. So shout out Kev and shout out to Dave. Hope you enjoyed the video. Also, Trap merch. You want to pick up something nice for Christmas? Cup of Joe, Gatorina, this shirt, all this kind of stuff. A little bit of Be On Yourself, Made of IQ, the brand new Grape White North is now in stock. 20% off, promo code TRAVSUCKS, Canadian made supplements, and thanks to Manscaped as always for sponsoring the video. Manscaped.com/TRAVSUCKS, 20% off, free shipping. This trip honestly was not possible without Manscaped sponsoring it. Thanks as always. I'll see you in the next Monday, Thursday upload. Peace.